Hey guys, and welcome to Overland NZ. You join me at an absolutely stunning day out in Castle Point. It's it's pretty nice. I left a 2-degree campsite this morning and now we're here and it's lovely and warm and sunny and it's awesome. We've been wanting to come back here for a long time and finally made it. So the goal today is I'm currently at Castle Point, hills up behind me there, and my house is over there. We'll shoot over there in a minute. But basically I want to head as far as I can north without going on the main road. So that's basically my goal for this trip, and to call into a couple places that I missed last time. Now, if you're after like a full-on 4-wheel drive trip, this probably ain't it. If you're after some epic scenery along the east coast of the North Island of New Zealand, stay tuned. So for those of you who kind of don't know where I am, kind of east coast of the Wairarapa, about 2.5 hours north of Wellington. Castle Point's a cool little town and amazingly busy today, but it's a cool little place to come and explore. So it's been a very long time since I last came up here and I legitimately can't remember how far it goes. What I'm hoping is that the track log, road log I've got from about 20 years ago still follows its way through the hills. I have got my doubts as it's a very, very long time in terms of, you know, tracks being open and stuff. But I thought we'd give it a look. Like, I'm here and why not? So this coastline is pretty cool. It's basically following a fairly well graded gravel road all the way along the coast here, and it's real distracting. Like, the views are incredible because I look out over the sea basically the whole way. The only downside to this is if I can't get through where I want to go, it's about a half-hour drive back to where I came from, so fingers crossed. Otherwise meant for a very long day. But yeah, it's pretty cool out here and way different than I remember it being, which is awesome. Where I am. So what one map reckoned was the correct way, and it was just a big locked gate saying private property. This way though, so far there's been nothing saying I can't come down here, and there's a lot of private property signs off to either side, so maybe I am on the right path. Oh, good news, I'm on the right track. It's bumped into some adventure bikers who A, said that there's a big old caravan coming down the road somewhere, and B, that this runs right through to where I want to go, so cool. I kind of wish I'd filmed the beginning of this now. So I've just pulled over, let these guys get past, as it's not the widest road in the world, and basically from my understanding this shoots right the way through to the Tainui Valley, hopefully I got that correct, via some pretty cool hills and an airstrip which I'm kind of keen to check out. So give this other dude a couple of minutes to get through and we'll keep pushing on. So I often get asked how I figure out where I could go, where I can't, etc, etc. There are some great resources online, but reality doesn't always line up to maps when it comes to access. So it's not a foolproof way, but I often use these road sticks. And if a gate or a road has those, then it's not guaranteed, but there's a higher chance that it is public and that you can drive through. You know, obviously don't push it, and if it looks private or there's a sign, it's probably best just to follow that.
But like this road here, I wasn't sure if I was on the right one or not, but there's been a couple of these now, and so I know I'm pretty much good until I get into the valley, hopefully. Anyway, oh, this is cool. This is very cool. But like, check out this view. It's pretty stunning. How good is it up here? It's windy as, which I kind of expected, but the views are incredible. We're like right on top of the hill at the moment, and I can see basically in front of me where I started this morning down on the ocean. Behind me is the Tauruas, and I guess it's still the northern Wairarapa at this point. I don't think it's changed over to Hawke's Bay. But yeah, what a spot. The views are absolutely stunning, and this is cool. So I was hoping to get out to the coast tonight, but it's just not going to happen. I'm absolutely knackered. So been a bit down the road and slept super well last night. Never really seemed to on the first night of camp. So we're in Pongo, and they've got a free little campsite. It's on the sports field here, but you kind of park like up and away from it all. It's got toilets and things. It's not quite as remote as I was hoping, but it's life sometimes, right? You kind of got to take what you can get, and I guess, you know, when you're tired, I've got about an hour to go to where I was planning on being tonight, so it's just too much in one day. So yeah, my camp's set up and ready for the rain that's coming through tonight, which is a bit unfortunate. So there's one kind of thing I need to change with my setup. I've got lights on the side of the backbone piece which shine down underneath the awning and stuff. I've got nothing in the boot, and when you get to camp and it's dark, like there's a little light like just up there for the boot itself, but it doesn't really light up everything, and figure out what I'm going to do there. Have some lights in like along the panels or something. Kind of cool. Well, that was a very wet night. Light showers, whatever. But sweet, that campsite worked really, really well. Nothing flash, but did the trick. So the rain that came through last night, I decided it's worth taking a quick detour off of Route 52 out to Wahey Falls. I'm hoping that it's actually rained, wherever the river is fed from. But I gather it's like a 10-minute detour off the road that I'm on to go and have a look, and at least from what I can see online, it looks pretty cool. So according to the sign at the car park back up there, this is a 10-minute walk. I think it's about 120 meters, so I don't think I believe that for a second, and you do get some pretty cool views as you kind of start the journey down the hill. So a lot of steps, as you'd kind of expect, and a lot of overgrown trees, but from what I can see at the top then, it looks awesome. So I'm kind of pretty excited to get down to the bottom and a bit of a nosy. How good is this? I'm stoked I decided to come down and I'm having a look, and not let the 10-minute walk put me off. Like, the car's literally up there. This is so cool though. What a sweet little spot, and a bit of water in there, which is kind of nice. Half expected gets me fairly empty. Wahey Falls. If you're in the area, come down, check it out. It's cool. made it down onto the beach. The only issue I've got is the tide's coming in. It took me a little bit longer to get here than I thought it would. I can see Cape turn again, spin around, you guys can see it too, right up there. I'm gonna for nosy down the beach and just see how, I guess, far the tide's coming in. We've got about an hour and a bit till high tide, so if I'm lucky, I might be able to get a little bit down the beach and back. So the reason I'm a little worried about the tide is, might become a point anyway, there's nowhere that I can go if it comes all the way in. Like, I imagine it hits up against the bank here, so that I might just reach as far as I can go. Oh, so that's where I need to get through. I'm not going to do that today. Bugger. Slightly too late. Even where I'm parked, right there. Yeah. Oh dear. It might be time to get off this beach. The tide might be coming right in. Oh, that's a shame. Basically up there is Cape Turnaround, and that's where I was trying to end up today, and have a look at the views from the tip there. I'm just too close to high tide. Ah, oh, never mind. What a cool spot though, like, this is amazing. I don't really know where I am in comparison to anything, but it feels super remote, and nice rugged coastline, and I'm gutted, but hey, that's life, and I didn't plan the tides well enough. Oh, these waves are getting real far up. I really should make a move. You guys can see that. They're my wheel tracks on the way in. The tide has come way, way up. So, still good. Oh. Time these waves up so I don't end up in the sea. Big swells. Ugh. And like, yeah, that's where I drove in. It's now full of seawater, so I'm gonna go around that. Well, not quite the beach run I expected, but it's all good. This has been slightly more random than I was expecting. Can't push quite as far as I was hoping, just as I do need to get home. It's Monday afternoon now, and real life needs to continue. Oh, I'm still gutted about that tide though. The sun's out now too, and it all looks amazing. So yeah, thanks heaps for watching. Remember to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. If you enjoy Patreon, jump onto there, help support us do trips like this, and yeah. Well, it's been a slightly different episode than usual, and interesting to see how this turns out. But it's pretty cool out here. It's pretty cool out here. I love places in New Zealand like this, like gravel roads along the side of the beach, ocean. It's awesome, and you know, they're not that hard to find, and they always tend to be just kind of real nice, real remote, and very quiet. So I should push on and get out of here. Thanks heaps for watching. Catch you next time on Overland and Zed. Whoop.